Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello again. This is our second lab. It's a prerequisite to watch before the first lab that you will complete in your lab session in 2 lab hours. Now we will gonna build 4 tables: student table, faculty, course, and prerequisite with these attributes. And while we'll building these tables, we will see the integrities needed for these tables. Let's start by building the student table. To create a table, again create table student. I think I have student table. Let me check. Yeah, I need to drop it first. From here, table, drop. Now creates table student. Student will have an ID usually a number, with size of 10. The ID is the primary key. Student will have a name, type of varchar 2, size let's give it 20, and the name must be entered. Student will have also password and address. Password maximum length is 10, and it's also not null. Lastly, address varchar 2, size of 30, and let's give it nullable. This is the first table, which is student. Table student has been created. Let's move to the second table. Which faculty? Faculty has an ID, number. There's not very large number of faculties. Let's keep it 5. And this is the primary key. The faculty has name, varchar 2, same as student 20. It's not null. I have password varchar 2, maximum length of password is 10, also not null. Has an address, and each faculty is teaching in one department. Let's give it char 4. Now we are gonna see how to add check constraints. I want each faculty either teaching in communication department, IT department, or biotechnology department. So we'll add check constraint and say department in. It's either IT, communication, or biotechnology. Now this is the parenthesis for this one, the second one for the check constraint, and the last one for the entire table. Let's try to run this. Table faculty has been created. The third table is course, has course code, belongs to department, course name, and how many credit hours. Create table. Course code. It's char 8. It's like SFDV 3002. 4 character and 4 integers. And its primary key. Name. varchar2 20, and it's not null. The third one, credit, you will leave department for last. Credits, its number with 1 digit. It's either 2, 3 or 4, and also it's not null. What's left? Department char 4, we'll have the same constraint here. This is course table. Let's see the error. Oh, we do have course table here. Let's remove this one. And run it again. Table course created. You will see the fourth table which has foreign key. It's called prerequisite. Some courses does has prerequisite. It has course. Each course may have 1 or 0 or multiple prerequisites. Course char 4, prerequisite char 4. Now this is each course, and this is the prerequisite of that course. Now prerequisite is actually a course code of another course, so it has to be char 4. Now these two fields are both referential to the course code from course table. The course code and its prerequisite both are courses from course table. Now we need to first identify the primary key. What is the primary key? Primary key are both the combination of these two. It's a composite primary key. So it's course and prerequisite. Both are primary keys. Now the foreign key. We have first foreign key, it's the course, which references the course table. The second foreign key for prerequisite references the same table, which is course table. Now both this course and the prerequisite course are referencing the primary key of the course table. I don't have to specify the attribute name here, like course code. This is not necessary, because when we reference to a table, it automatically will look for the primary key in that table. Let's try to run this. Table prerequisite created. Now we do have these 4 tables. Let's refresh. Course table, it has course code, name, credit, and departments. Faculty table, ID, name, password, address, and department. Prerequisite and student table. We will work in the coming labs adding to these tables and modifying them. Now let's check the constraints in prerequisite. To go to constraints, we have 1 primary key and 2 foreign keys. In course, we do have 1 primary key. These 2 check are for not null. This check so that department is from either IT, communication, or biotechnology. Same for faculty. We do have check constraint for department. It's either from IT, communication, or biotechnology. This is all for this lab, or this part of this lab. We will continue in other parts later. Thanks.